So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Bellingham takes control of it and he's on the move. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! They've scored!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming.
Big chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Paris Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Decent progress down the left. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
Diaz! That was mighty close. Paris Saint-Germain have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Oh, that's well spotted. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Wan-Bissaka with the slide tackle there. DiMarco. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Eder Militao makes the interception. Played out to the left flank. Probing pass. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a goal kick.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 21.
Paris Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
5, le numéro 6. À leur place, le numéro 22.
Bissouma.
Le numéro 9. Le numéro 20.
Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Eder Militao cuts it out. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. David! Oh, shooting chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Bissouma. Elanga. Throw in. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Terrier, Kovacic, Neymar. Knocks it into space, thinks about the shot. Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Spread it left. Elanga. Kovacic. And it's Memphis Depay. Gives it back. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Botman tries to pass it through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Koundé. He's found a way past. Ball is over the line. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Decent chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And yes, it's him again. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Now it's Mbappe. Driving on and making good progress. And the through ball. And he's managed to get free. Cut it out.
3 minutes.
Kovacic. He's going to be disappointed with that. Terrier.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Kovacic. He's looking wide. And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to... Shapes to shoot! Over to the left. Elanga. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van de Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball too, particularly with his long-range passing, and he loves those diagonals at times, and he's one to watch out for.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And it's Camavinga, and here's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. Elanga. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Di Marco. To Elanga. Terrier. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Bellingham. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Out to the left it goes. It's a promising position. Lovely bit of skill. Elanga. Di Marco. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Diaz takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's Kovacic. Elanga. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Di Marco. To Elanga. Diaz gets a foot in here. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Terrier. Elanga.
Oh, great feat, that.
He has a look up. It's a good spell of possession, this. Bellingham. Camavinga. Diaz. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now there's a fine ball. It's Dembele! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Di Marco. Botman. Now Di Marco. And it's Bissouma. Kovacic.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Now it's Diaz. And it's made its way to him. Terrier. Memphis Depay. Spread it left. Elanga. And he skips past his man, engages and forces him off the ball. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, shooting chance! Kovacic. Wan-Bissaka. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Terrier. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Koundé. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So your views on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Paris Saint-Germain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Paris ended up in no man's land. Nuno Mendes. Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Diaz clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. And it's been taken short. Ball is over the line. It's run loose, who's going to get there?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning, well played. Paris Saint-Germain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Dembele. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro...
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while. Gehi. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them.
Le numéro 20. Neymar. Le numéro 9. Le numéro 14.
And it's Kovacic. Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Passing nice and neat. And the shot! It's in! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
DiMarco. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Paris Saint-Germain are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Gravenberg. Kvaratskhelia. Can he get on the end of this? That's an excellent interception.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Gravenberg. Gravenberg cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now it's David.
Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Spread out to the left. Elanga. Pinches it off him. Now it's David. He's got away. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Kovacic has created one goal already. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Kvaratskhelia receives it in a good position here. And it's Neymar. Now this could be a chance. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Paris Saint-Germain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Changement.
Chelsea are making a change now. Elanga! And now they can spring out of defence.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Strong running down that left flank.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Elanga. Well, that pass isn't the best. And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Cher public, je voudrais vous
So
signaler
Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. the whistle. Elanga. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van de Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings. I know he's had problems in the past, and I just hope that doesn't go on to interrupt his career, but there's nobody really capable of outrunning him.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Dembele certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Bissouma. Terrier. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And we have our very first corner. DiMarco plays it short. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a key interception. DiMarco. And it's DiMarco. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Bellingham. That's good play. Picked out brilliantly. Great ball. Diaz! Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Elanga. Looking to play him in. Oh, played through for the wide man. Eder Militao gets across to intercept that. Diaz, chance here to counter. Oh, that is a good ball. Bellingham! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a...
And a chance! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Dembele moves short, engages and forces him off the ball. Paris Saint-Germain have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Bissouma Ekitike. Good take, and is he in? He's had a shot! It's not an especially good pass, that. He's on it, can he get away? Diaz has created one goal already. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ekitike. Paris Saint-Germain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Wan-Bissaka. Bissouma. The message is clear, none shall pass. Tries to play it through. Oh, it's come loose. Looking for options for movement. Gravenberg. Over to the left. Dembele going full steam ahead down the left flank. Diaz. Bellingham given the lift of his goal. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Elanga. And here's Diaz. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This possibly the last play of the half. Dembele with the short one. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Paris Saint-Germain really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Paris Saint-Germain ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Diaz. It's a really well-measured ball. Ah, such a clever touch. Ekitike.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Kovacic. And the shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Camavinga. Now, can they get him away? And he's in. Goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now.
Paris Saint-Germain are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Oh, well played. Dembele. And it's Camavinga.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's in space and looking for options. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Yehi to Kovacic. Bissouma. Botman to Terrier. And it's Bissouma. Elanga. And Kovacic. Bissouma. Great vision. That's a shade optimistic.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Paris Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Le numéro 6.
DiMarco wins the duel this time.
Le numéro 21. Le
Well,
numéro
Peter,
22.
just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
The most accurate pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Gets into some space. Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Gravenberg. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Now it's David. He has found the way through. And the shot! It's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that means just what... Tellier! Nuno Mendes. Wan-Bissaka. And it's Kovacic. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Musiala. Memphis Depay. And he goes cross-field to Elanga. Throw in. Gravenberg carries the ball down the right. Musiala. Gravenberg. And here's Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. Kovacic. To Tellier. Ekitike. Quality ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bissouma. And it's Bissouma. And that's another good win of the ball. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Can he get on the end of this? And the number on the board is 3. Mbappe shoots! And he hits the net! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that will be it. Paris Saint-Germain really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Mbappe, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Mbappe, big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Camavinga. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Dembele. Nuno Mendes. Bellingham. Kovacic did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Camavinga. Bellingham. Kovacic. That has been slung wide. Strong running down that left flank. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. So it is still 0-0. Oh, super ball! That's gone route one. Dembele. Oh, this is a terrific run. Diaz. DiMarco deals with that comfortably. Elanga. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a promising position. That is lovely. DiMarco. Now it's Kovacic. And he's quick to snatch it back. Can he get on the end? Tries a shot! They've scored!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Terrier. DiMarco. Kovacic. Bissouma. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's green grass ahead of him. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. DiMarco. To Elanga.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Great ball, and he's in here. He's found a way through. Dembele. Dembele goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Memphis Depay. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dembele. Bellingham. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Diaz. Camavinga. Diaz. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Tellier receives it in a wide position. Very nicely done. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Bissouma. Now it's Kovacic. Chelsea finding their passes. And it's Wan-Bissaka. No, that was never going to make it. He's picked his way through. Here it is, crossed in. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. How very smart. He just got it right.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss.
And the finish! Now that is commitment to the cause. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. Dembele. Oh, well played, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. Kovacic.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
DiMarco. Chelsea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 11, le numéro 5,
60 minutes
le
played.
numéro 7, le numéro
Paris
6,
Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here.
le numéro 22, le numéro 8, le numéro 9,
Musiala.
le numéro 14.
Good ball, good take. Memphis Depay. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He's had a shot! It's in! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Looking to play him in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tellier. So what can they make of this? Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Changement en cours.
Brozovic. That is a brilliant interception. Good read, needed to be. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Memphis Depay. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. David. And the pass is intercepted. DiMarco. And it's Memphis Depay. Now it's Immobile. Memphis Depay.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Immobile. Oh, good ball. Paris Saint-Germain are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And the shot! And it's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Le numéro 10.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Paris Saint-Germain really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
And here's Immobile. David. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Elanga. Here's Bissouma.
Temps additionnel.
Now it's
3
Mbappe.
minutes.
Mbappe is fouled. De Paul. Brozovic. Oh, that's fabulous. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Gravenberg. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other, but it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
Mesdames et messieurs,
Your reflections then, Jim.
Paris Saint-Germain can always take more positives from a result like this.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Dembele tries looking up for options on the left. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Kovacic. Takes a shot! And he's done it! There is the breakthrough! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. DiMarco. Ekitike. Chelsea couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Bissouma. Now DiMarco. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Gravenberg stood a chance for a shot! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
It's a goal kick. Nuno Mendes. Dembele. That pass isn't the best. Bissouma. Now it's Memphis Depay. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Depay. Gives it back. Looking for the run. Dembele. Strong running down that left flank, and it's Camavinga. Diaz purring through the... He's had a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Eder Militao deals with that comfortably. Camavinga. Now it's Diaz. Bellingham. Diaz is onto this. Diaz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's looking wide. Now it's Zaha. Isco. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Memphis Depay really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
There is the half-time whistle. Paris Saint-Germain come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Paris Saint-Germain head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Now it's Dembele. Can he get it through? Bkg makes the interception. Looking for a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Bellingham! Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Now it's Memphis Depay. And it's Kovacic. Bissouma. Ekitike, and this is Zaha. Diaz has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
And it's been given away. Kovacic. Ekitike. Isco. That's a little off target. Chelsea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's shifting through the gears here. Taken back almost at once. Lovely feet. Koundé. Gravenberg. And here's Diaz. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Isco has found the net here, of course. Camavinga. Gravenberg, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Camavinga. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Bissouma to Isco. DiMarco. And it's Zaha. DiMarco. Chelsea disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Kovacic. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. And here's Dembele. Danso. Now DiMarco. Zaha. And it's DiMarco. To Kovacic. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Marusic. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's picked it up out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dembele goes on a charge down the left. He's got away. Marusic wins the duel this time. Memphis Depay. Bissouma. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Zaha. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. And it's Camavinga. Another pass just keeps it ticking. Diaz! And that would have been game, set and match.
Diaz has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Now it's Mbappé.
Le numéro 6.
Kvaratskhelia.
Le numéro 37.
This looks chance to shoot.
Le numéro 21. Le numéro 20. Neymar.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Attention, changement.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Neymar. Koundé. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's nice. Guehi does really well to win the ball there. Douglas Luiz. So just one extra minute for stoppages. And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Terrific recovery, a really... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Passing. Diaz! chance, their first of the game. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Dembele, who's short. Nuno Mendes. Chance! And it's come back out to him. He's scored!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Isco. Kovacic. Spread it left. And it's DiMarco. Gravenberg stands tall and stands strong.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Elanga. So just a one early goal to report so far. One, he's got full! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Eder Militao. Koundé. It'll be a throw-in. Gravenberg. Now Eder Militao. Koundé. Van de Ven. And Mendes. And it's Dembele. Dembele going full tilt down the left. Dembele goes pulsing down that left-hand side. Kovacic did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, it's Dembele. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Paris Saint-Germain are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. DiMarco. Camavinga. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Memphis Depay. Looking for options for movement. Diaz. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. And they're back on the ball again. Elanga. DiMarco. Isco. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, super ball. He's having a shot! Isco. Shifted it to the flank. Kovacic. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Wan-Bissaka. And it's Isco. And it's Memphis Depay. Dembele. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Gravenberg. More and more pressure on the ball here. Paris Saint-Germain are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. It's Camavinga, played out to the left flank, wriggles his way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, it's come loose. Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Dembele with the short one. That has ended up in no match. Can he finish? And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Ekitike and Gravenberg. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's through, now is he in? Now tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really... The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Paris Saint-Germain absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Paris Saint-Germain, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And we are back on the way. Gehi, getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. DiMarco. And it's Kovacic. Memphis Depay, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? Paris Saint-Germain needed that, they really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief, the great escape.
And it's Isco. There's the shot! No mistake! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Chelsea give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Shot could be on. Diaz! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Just off target. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Mendes, here's on. And a chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Dembele.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nuno Mendes.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 11, le numéro 7, le numéro 5,
Bissouma.
le numéro 6.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Le numéro 20, Neymar. Le numéro 14.
Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Memphis Depay. Wan-Bissaka. And he goes cross-field. DiMarco. Here's Bissouma. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Little pass back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great chance! It's in! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Chelsea get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Kovacic. Neymar. And they can counter here. Nicely worked. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. DiMarco. And it's Kovacic. Oh, nice one too, very nice. 75 minutes played.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's on it, can he get away? It's run loose, who's going to get there? Memphis Depay. Now DiMarco. Elanga. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Neymar. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Paris Saint-Germain go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Elanga. Pass somewhat off target.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? De Paul, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run...
And the shot! And again! It's a goal! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Paris Saint-Germain grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that's that. Paris Saint-Germain really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Mbappe collecting the match ball and...